In the summer of 1940, a handful of young men and their aircraft stood as the last line of defense between Britain and the relentless Nazi war machine. This is the untold story of the Battle of Britain. After the fall of France, Britain braced itself for invasion. The Nazi onslaught was first aimed at the outnumbered pilots of the RAF Fighter Command. It was July 10, 1940, when a German reconnaissance aircraft, escorted by Messerschmitt 109S, approached a convoy of British ships in the Channel. 6 Spitfires from 74 Squadron were scrambled to intercept. They drove off the reconnaissance aircraft, but the Germans now knew the convoy's position and prepared to attack in force. The RAF scrambled more fighters, and a substantial build-up of enemy aircraft was detected by British radar. At 13:35, the 1st RAF squadron spotted the enemy over the Channel. They were outnumbered 10-1, but attacked regardless. The Battle of Britain had begun. Despite being outnumbered, RAF squadrons engaged the enemy fighter escorts, breaking up bomber formations. The RAF lost 6 aircraft that day, while the Luftwaffe lost 13. No ships were sunk, and the RAF had shown its mettle, thanks in no small part to Air Chief Marshal Sir Hugh Dowding, the mastermind behind Fighter Command's strategy. Dowding had argued with Churchill about preserving fighter strength for Britain's defence rather than sending squadrons to France. His foresight had saved Fighter Command from being decimated. By the end of the day, the RAF had demonstrated its capability to hold its own. As the Luftwaffe continued its assaults, RAF pilots faced a steep learning curve. The RAF's traditional tight formation was no match for the flexible finger-4 formation of the Luftwaffe. But the British pilots adapted quickly, fighting doggedly in their Hurricanes and Spitfires. The Spitfire, with its elegant lines and maneuverability, became an instant favourite among pilots. Yet it was the rugged Hurricane, which made up the bulk of RAF fighter strength, that bore the brunt of the battle. Opposing them was the formidable Me-109, a veteran of the Spanish Civil War, now meeting its match in the British skies. The British air defence system, bolstered by radar and the Observer Corps, played a crucial role in detecting and intercepting incoming raids. RAF ground controllers orchestrated the defence, guiding pilots to engage the enemy effectively. As the Luftwaffe ramped up its attacks, the RAF's resilience was tested to the limit. Repairs were made around the clock to keep aircraft operational, and pilots learned to fight smarter and harder. On August 13, 1940, dubbed Eagle Day, the Luftwaffe launched an all-out assault, marking the beginning of a desperate struggle for air superiority. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, the RAF's determination and ingenuity turned the tide. The Battle of Britain was not just a fight for survival, but a stand against tyranny. Britain stood alone, fighting for its very existence, and in doing so, it changed the course of history.